feeling the power of Tozawa.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Alpha Academy from Kobe, Japan, weighing in at 156 pounds, Akira Tozawa!
Akira Tozawa, so explosive inside the ring.
Yeah, he possesses one of the best German suplexes you'll ever see. Tozawa hits hard and fast.
As high intensity as they come.
A look of focus on Tozawa's face.
Fearless and ready for whatever comes his way in this one. There is a chill in the air.
The arrival of the bewitching duo, Fire, Dawn.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, the team of Ilja Dawn and Alba Fire.
These two women are self-proclaimed practitioners and scholars of the dark arts.
And they're not afraid to use their dark powers to get ahead in WWE.
Mischievous, devious, cunning, all part of Fire and Dawn's dark personas. The unholy union, as dangerous as they are disturbing.
Fire and Dawn ready to conjure up a win. Here comes Alexa Bliss.
And Lily, too.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
It seems like Alexa's back from the dark side, but she brought back a friend, Lily. I wish she hadn't.
Oh, don't be jealous, Saxton. We know your favorite doll recently popped. We are seconds away from another moment of bliss.
Blissful for us, not for her opponent.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 532 pounds, Chad Gable and Otis, the Alpha Academy!
This is a top-level team, guys. Each of these superstars could be a main eventer by themselves, but together, they're even better.
Come on, guys. Give me a C. Give me an H.
No.
You guys failed the
The
test.
following contest is an 8-man tag match. Introducing first, from Draper, North Carolina, weighing in at 216 pounds, Andre Chase.
When I see Andre Chase, I remember the quote, "Those who can, do." those who can't teach.
Well, you can't deny that his teaching methods have proven successful. Time to prove the can.
Like it or not, Andre Chase is a quick thinker when the pressure's on.
Well, the pressure is on tonight.
Here comes the 8th wonder of the world.
The epitome of larger than life standing right here before
The
us.
following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Grenoble, France, weighing in at 520 pounds, the 8th wonder of the world, Andre the Giant!
There is only one Andre the Giant.
Yeah, a man whose supremacy is unmatched, and a man who helped build the very foundation of WWE.
A tower of a man, but the epitome of evil and destruction.
Andre can do whatever he wants, whenever he wants.
Here comes a man with a vision.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Benue State, Nigeria, weighing in at 241 pounds, Apollo Crews!
I gotta tell you, the new focus of Apollo has really unlocked his full potential.
Yeah, Cruz now looks unshakable and is fully focused on continued success.
I think we're gonna see Cruz hit even greater heights than before.
We know he has the power, the speed, the skills. Now Apollo needs to tie it all together to reach that next.
A-Town.
Austin Theory is ready for action.
And he can go all day.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Austin Theory!
All the potential in the world, but unfortunately, a bad attitude too.
Theory is due, but he has a habit of letting his ego get in the way of his talent.
Well, it's at least a start, Cole. You can't deny.
He's a total blow. He's moving at super speed.
He is the man called Axiom.
And his partners, from Madrid, Spain, weighing in at 154 pounds, Axiom!
A calculated competitor, Axiom finds the perfect angle to strike.
There's no complicated math needed to figure out that Axiom is legit.
I am actually really excited to see what Axiom has in store for us in this one.
And hopefully we see some more superhuman feats from him tonight.
A multi-platinum, multi-award-winning recording artist, Bad Bunny.
Yeah, he's a heck of a competitor inside the ring as well.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Guadalajara, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 160 pounds, he is the most streamed artist in the world, Bad Bunny!
The feeling in here is electric. Bad Bunny has the crowd going wild.
Bunny instantly forged a bond with the WWE Universe. Now they fuel him to do incredible things inside the ring.
Hey Cole, are you still listening to I Twerk Alone?
Of course I do. That's why I've won so many dance contests.
Baron Corbin is raring for a fight.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The lone wolf mentality is back. No one's safe.
And from Kansas City, weighing in at 285 pounds,
If you ask Baron Corbin, he will tell you that he is the epitome of what being a WWE superstar is all about.
His past destroyed, Baron Corbin looks to unleash some pent-up aggression here tonight.
I, for one, cannot wait to...
The animal has been unleashed.
And his partner from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds,
The Animal, 6'6", 290 pounds, the personification of unbridled power.
Batista has torn through the competition and always gets what he wants.
.6'6", 295 pounds, all animal.
We've seen that when the beast is unleashed, nobody can stop Batista.
Championships, main events, Batista will take them by force.
And gentlemen, tonight the Animal is on the hunt for even more.
Make way for the man. A woman who's done it all, but always wants a fight.
And her partner from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch looking to put the man in WrestleMania.
She won the first ever Women's WrestleMania main event, capturing both the Raw and SmackDown titles that night.
Became the first women's double champion when she beat Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. Yeah, but every once in a while, that much confidence can be detrimental, especially when you're a target. Everyone wants to make a name off of the man. The Hall of Fame Glamazon.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Buffalo, New York, the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix.
Beth Phoenix has had so many high-profile matches here in WWE, including the first women's tag team title WrestleMania match.
I'm just hoping we get to see a glam slam on the grandest stage of them all. Man, look at those piercing eyes. The Glamazon is on a...
The EST of WWE.
And from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
When it comes to WrestleMania, Bianca truly is the EST.
Her very first WrestleMania. She competed in the main event, won the SmackDown Women's Championship.
And had a heck of a follow-up the next year, defeating the man Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's title.
The EST, Bianca Belair, always has such a big smile on her face.
Well, that's just because Bianca hasn't realized it.
Well, here comes the long arm of the law.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Cobb County, Georgia, weighing in at 350 pounds, the Big Bossman.
It's not going to be a long night because the boss man will not waste any time unloading his heavy artillery.
From Cobb County to the WWE Hall of Fame, he's as mean and nasty as they come.
Yeah, the Big Boss Man began his shift in the... The man of the hour, the man with the power, too sweet to be sour.
As true as it all was, please never say any of that again, Saxton.
And his partner, from Paradise Valley, Arizona, weighing in at 275 pounds, superstar, Billy Graham.
Watching Graham walking down that ramp, take a good look, everybody. We are looking at the living, breathing embodiment of what it means to be a superstar. Full stop.
So often imitated, but never, ever duplicated.
Just look at him. Look at that physique. Superstar Billy Graham is the selection of perfection for a very good reason.
Blair Davenport, a young woman who won't let any competitor get in her way, and she does whatever she wants to do.
A world-traveled competitor looking to make her mark in WWE.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Wellington, New Zealand, Blair Davenport.
Always looking to make a statement of superiority and viciousness.
exerted her dominance as one of the top women in NXT UK and is now looking to take over all of WWE. We are living in the almighty era.
And his partner from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, the almighty Bobby Lashley!
Bobby Lashley striking fear in the hearts and minds of everyone who dares cross his path.
Whether he's holding a title or not, the champion spirit and mentality always drives the Almighty.
The presence of Bobby Lashley is not a figment of your imagination. There's no filter on a social media app needed. Bobby Lashley is as real as it gets.
Hey, he's a peak physical specimen. Proud U.S. Army veteran who's dominated sports entertainment for nearly 2 decades.
Generation.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be good.
From Houston, Texas, weighing in at 251 pounds, Booker T.
A truly dominant superstar all the way back to his debut in WCW.
Yeah, one of the all-time greats both in singles and the tag team divisions.
Well, tonight, Booker looks focused and ready to face this challenge.
Ooh, and hopefully bust out a spinning Rudy afterwards.
Here comes the monster of all monsters.
And his partner from Sherrill, North Carolina, weighing in at 385 pounds,
Braun Strowman has a mean streak a mile long.
Yeah, and a proven history of not playing well with others.
Certainly hope the ring has been reinforced for this one.
It's ready to handle it. stars taking over this entire arena.
We are in the midst of an instantly intimidating presence.
No one knows what to make of him.
The dangerous mystique of Bray Wyatt.
Nothing but darkness in the eyes of Bray Wyatt.
Darkness and bad intentions.
The stage is set for whatever destruction Wyatt has planned.
One, two.
Gentlemen, trouble is on tap. And here are your servers.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring, accompanied by Fallon Henley and a combined weight of 511 pounds. The team of Briggs Jensen and Josh Briggs.
A group of superstars who are all about the good old American life.
Money, glory, and fun. Mostly the money.
The Hall of Fame powerhouse.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Manchester, England, weighing in at 260 pounds, the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith.
The first ever European champion and also the longest reigning European champion.
But lest we forget the main event of SummerSlam 1992 when the Bulldog captured the Intercontinental title.
This is one intimidating superstar.
I agree with you, Saxton. I pity those who pick a fight with Bronn Breaker.
And from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Bronn Breaker!
Absolute power, absolute aggression. This kid's the real deal.
I agree, Cole. He's already more than living up to his family pedigree.
offer all the attributes of a top talent.
Yeah, Bronn Breaker just seems destined for very big things.
And his partner from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Bronson Reed.
The kaiju of WWE, Big Bronson Reed. He has been on an absolute tear as of late.
We've seen him beat some big names, compete in some major matches. I think it's just a matter of time before Bronson really hits it big.
Gentlemen, Big Bronson Reed is ready to claw through the competition.
And I don't think anyone can stop him.
The biggest attraction in WWE history.
From Abu Dhabi, weighing in at 265 pounds, the first superstar, Bruno Sammartino.
Gentlemen, I think you'll agree with me. This is like having a god walk among us.
Truly a spectacular sight. The living legend, Bruno Sammartino.
Yeah, it really does feel like he's more than just a man.
But to the fans, he is more than just a man.
Here comes the ever unpredictable and the always explosive Cactus Jack.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 287 pounds, the Hardcore Champion, Cactus Jack.
Cactus Jack, an individual always dreaming of innovative ways to put himself in harm's way.
I am honestly scared to think about what goes on in the mind of Cactus Jack.
A young talent with a lot of potential.
And his partner from Burlington, North Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds, Cameron Grimes.
He's got a big bank account, but also a wealth of experience.
They're trained by two boys who know how to fly. Cameron's mix of power and high-flying skills have served him very well thus far.
Moments away from Grimes sending his opponent to the moon.
Mrs. Wrestling has returned.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Riverside, California, Candice LeRae.
One half of the WWE's resident power couple.
I'm not in the ring, Saxton. Candice is all smiles until the bell rings.
Yeah, big opportunity for Candice here.
Do you know what cool is?
Here comes Carlito.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
And from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 220 pounds, Carlito!
The word cool doesn't even begin to describe Carlito.
Even though he seems laid back, the ability to back up his attitude. Carlito has accomplished so much in WWE. He's even started mentoring the up-and-coming Latino talent.
But make no mistake about it, Saxton. When all is said and done, Carlito is going to do what's best for Carlito. And you know what? That's pretty cool.
Fabulous. I'm bad.
She has gone from fabulous to untouchable.
She calls herself the most beautiful woman in all of WWE.
From Staten Island, New York, the most beautiful woman in all of WWE, Carmella!
Carmella's proven herself as one of the most talented in-ring competitors, but according to Carmella and Corey, she's also the best looking.
According to many people, Cole, you clearly just don't speak to the right people.
Well, Byron told me she wasn't best looking.
Why are you being a snitch, Michael?
Would you take the advice on whiskey from someone who's never had a drink? I don't think so. Gone are the days of moonwalking. The trash talking remains, and let's be honest, I think we're all a little bit over the dance break thing.
Hey, I miss those dance breaks.
You're the one.
Swagger on another level. Here comes Mella.
From Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Carmello Hayes!
I hate to parrot a catchphrase, but Mella really is money.
Multiple title reigns and main events to his name already.
And this guy is destined to continue that success in all of WWE.
Tonight might just be Carmello Hayes' next big...
The age of Alexander continues.
And from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 200 pounds, Cedric Alexander!
But Cedric Alexander's had a lot of ups and downs in his career, but I admire the heck out of him for committing to a new career direction.
Alexander's held the Cruiserweight title, tag team titles, but tonight, Cedric looks for even more success.
Hopefully Cedric is not overly confident going into this match.
The Queen has arrived.
And boy, does she know how to make an entrance.
And her partner from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair!
It is always the main event when the Queen is involved.
Yeah, Charlotte Flair competed in the first ever women's main event match in WrestleMania history. She has stolen the show on multiple occasions, including her tremendous match against Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania 39.
Many folks believe, myself included, it is not really WrestleMania until Charlotte Flair enters the ring.
handle her business.
And she shows why she's the most ruthless and dominant woman in sports entertainment history.
Always guaranteed to have a vicious plan of attack.
Most are playing checkers, while the queen is a grand master at chess.
It's Chelsea.
Chelsea Green, Piper Niven, two women who are not here to make friends.
Who needs friends when you're destined for greatness like they are?
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, the team of Piper Niven and Chelsea Green.
Green and Niven possess a continuity that borders the unorthodox, but when they focus on the same target, they get the job done.
Yeah, they're united by their desire to rule the women's division at any cost and make the entire WWE Universe miserable. Piper Niven, Chelsea Green, ready to put the women's division on notice.
An amazing blend of physical dominance and top level.
The strongest woman in WWE history.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Redondo Beach, California, the ninth wonder of the world, China!
China was inducted into the Hall of Fame as a part of D-Generation X.
A well-deserved honor for the ninth wonder of the world.
Yeah, a true game-changing superstar for the entire women's division.
You're right, Byron. China set a whole new standard as to what women can achieve in sports entertainment. It is always an event when she hits the ring.
I guarantee you, if you look up "must see" in the dictionary,
he's back!
the best in the world has arrived on the grandest stage of them all.
CM Punk has done it all at WrestleMania. Won Money in the Bank, defended the WWE title, faced The Undertaker.
But CM Punk wants one more bullet point on his WrestleMania resume. Compete in the main event and win.
WWE is a different world than when Punk left a decade ago. His company's evolved. Now he must evolve.
Punk better evolve.
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
The American Nightmare is here.
The son of a plumber looking to continue the Rhodes legacy. Cody Rhodes has been on a mission as of late to solidify his position at the top of the WWE.
He reached the main event of WrestleMania. Now it's time to finally finish the story.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
From undesirable to undeniable to the grandest stage of them all.
Made his WWE return in an all-time classic against Seth Rollins.
And then 1 year later, did something his...
Welcome to the generation of Jade.
Cora Jade is here.
Kendo stick in hand, ready for a fight.
And her partner from Chicago, Illinois, Cora Jade.
Cora Jade has called herself the savior of the women's division.
Look, Jade isn't here to play games and make friends. She's here to face the best of the best and take them down.
She certainly doesn't suffer from a lack of confidence.
Cora Jade is hoping to make a statement here tonight.
And that statement is, you can't handle the generation of Jade. Here comes Michael Cole's favorite team in all of WWE, Damage Control.
Oh, God. Don't let Bayley hear that, Corey.
Bayley, hey, over here.
The following is a six-woman tag team match. On the way to the ring, Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Scott. Damage Control.
Damage Control is as in sync and cohesive as they come, especially under the bright lights of WrestleMania.
Well, egos aside, they have a common goal to steal the show at WrestleMania.
Can't deny their talent and ability to thrive in high-pressure situations like the showcase of the Immortals.
Look, we've seen them take aim at legends on this stage, but let's see if they can truly make a name for their generation this time around.
Dominance, thy name is Damage Control. The new gold standard in WWE.
And from Apple Valley, Minnesota, weighing in at 220 pounds, Damon Kemp.
You can count this man's years of pro wrestling experience on one hand, but he's proven to be a pretty quick learner.
Now, there are very few men who can match this man's amateur grappling skills. Damon Kemp is absolutely ready to shine.
It's all about family. It's all about the business.
La Familia is before us, and they are all business.
Came up the hard way, paid their dues, and now reaping success.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 472 pounds, the NXT Tag Team Champions, Tony D'Angelo
business ventures are booming. Tony and Stacks always want more.
Yeah, a pair of multiple-time NXT Tag Team champs look ready to unleash a crime wave on all of WWE.
Tony D'Angelo and Stacks.
The one and only DDP.
We are about to feel the bang!
And his partner from the Jersey Shore, weighing in at 248 pounds, Dallas Hayes!
Such an impressive career for DDP. He didn't even make his debut until age 35.
Well, Dallas proves every night that age is just a number with his incredible conditioning.
As energetic and powerful as competitors half his age. Here comes Dexter Lumis.
There is a chill in the air.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Recluse, Wyoming, weighing in at 230 pounds, Dexter Lumis!
The faraway stare, the never-changing demeanor.
Dexter Lumis is in his opponent's heads before he even enters the ring.
It is impossible to presume this man's intentions.
Mind games personified, made real.
I just hope Lumis wants to do an interview with Byron after the match.
No thank you. I have plans. Jack is here.
Get ready for some hard justice.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Worcester, Massachusetts, weighing in at 270 pounds, Dijak!
Dijak's a monster, a mercenary, ready to decimate any competitor.
I wouldn't limit Dijak's destruction to who's in front of him. He's out here taking people out from all angles.
Now, Dijak's throwing bullseyes on anybody he chooses. I personally hope the next target's on you, Saxton.
Underneath the scowling face and immense stature, Dijak has an incredible intellect.
DIY has arrived.
One of the most beloved teams in WWE.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 400 pounds, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, DIY!
I've been fortunate enough to call many of the wars these two men have fought side by side and against each other. They are a fun team to watch.
Two men who have been the heart and soul of NXT. They brought that same passion to the main roster and have quickly become a top team in the WWE.
And we're about to see that passion on display. Here comes the Clown Prince of WWE.
And his partner from parts unknown, weighing in at 245 pounds, Doink The Clown!
There's always something off about Doink.
something, Michael? How about everything?
Tricks. You want to see him?
I'm out of here.
Finally, Cole. It only took us 6 years. Dragon Lee is about to take flight.
And from Tallahassee, Mexico, weighing in at 165 pounds, Dragon Lee!
From the mouth of the dragon and the belly of the beast, Dragon Lee has arrived.
A fiery passion, breathtaking ability. Dragon Lee has an extremely bright future.
Lee draws the battle lines, moves with urgency, just such a spectacular competitor to watch.
Many folks believe this man, Dragon Lee, is the future of Lucha Libre, and I can't argue with that.
Dragon Lee has certainly shown he has the ability to live up to the legacy left by competitors like Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio.
Here comes a truly vicious superstar.
And Drew Gulak isn't here to play nice.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 193 pounds,
Drew Gulak ready to tie the competition up in knots.
The Scottish Warrior has arrived.
A multi-time world champion and a Royal Rumble winner.
To this day, one of the toughest fighters in WWE.
Weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre's has been a journey of redemption, of making up for lost time. Drew has taken titles and main events by force.
Drew McIntyre has a fire that's been ignited in him that we have never seen before. The Scottish Warrior ready to reign supreme.
Oh no, not this guy again.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 287 pounds, Dude Love.
Gentlemen, it's always a good time in the Love Shack.
Oh, have mercy. Oh, I'm glad you're having a good time, Saxton, because this is obviously a sign of Mick Foley's mental breakdown.
not impressed. I've won many dance contests, you know.
Oh, don't remind us. Hold on tight, everybody. It's time for some big Duke energy.
Duke Hudson earned some major success in NXT and wants to expand his horizons.
And from Adelaide, South Australia, weighing in at 253 pounds, Duke Hudson!
Duke Hudson is such an inspiration. His fellow students know to work hard, fight for their dreams, and always go above and beyond.
There's a reason why that MVP trophy is made of solid gold. Duke's the real deal.
We're looking at a big brawler with ridiculous power and deceptive agility. We know Duke understands the assignment. He's the one who created it. Check page 5 of the syllabus.
Yeah, Duke did his thesis on the empowerment of striking first and taking matters into...
It's the American dream.
He's just a common man, working hard with his hands. He's just a common man, working
And his partner from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 289 pounds, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
The Bull of the Woods has arrived. It's Eddie!
And from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero.
And without question, one of the most pivotal superstars in the history of our industry.
Now you're right, Byron. A true hero on both sides of the Monday Night Wars. From WCW Cruiserweight Innovator to WWE Champion and Hall of Famer.
Well, Eddie Guerrero was always seen as an underdog. Granted, he would cheat on occasion to even the playing field. But hey, how can you not get behind a guy like Latino Heat?
The epitome of glamour and ability. Eve
And her
Torres.
partner from Denver, Colorado, Eve Torres!
Don't get it twisted. Eve is more than looks. She holds a black belt in jiu-jitsu after training with the most notable family in all of mixed martial arts.
A tremendous competitor, Diva Search winner, multi-time women's champion.
Yeah, Torres is a woman to watch out for. But we also know she won't hesitate to manipulate the rulebook.
Eve knows when to work hard and when to work smart.
Here comes an in-your-face superstar, Fallon Henley.
And from Chelsea, Michigan, Fallon Henley!
Fallon's been a huge disruptor in the women's division for the simple fact that she won't be intimidated.
There's nothing mysterious about Fallon Henley. Tons of attitude, and she comes at you full force.
One of Fallon's favorite hobbies is to call people out. It's going to get rough around here. From pro football to the Hall of Fame, here comes Farouk.
And his partner from Warner Robins, Georgia, weighing in at 275 pounds, Farouk!
Multiple tag title reigns alongside Bradshaw and a former WCW champion.
Let's not forget, he's also a WWE Hall of Famer.
Damn. Here comes Gallus.
A group of true Scottish hooligans.
The following contest is a six-man tag match. On their way to the ring, at a combined weight of 741 pounds, Mark Coffey, Wolfgang, and Joe Coffey, Gallus.
The recklessly dangerous team of Gallus looking focused tonight.
There's no telling what sort of damage they'll deal out in this match. There is no safe quarter when Gallus is in action. Everyone is a target. Gigi Dolin ready for a fight.
As always.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Atlanta, Georgia, Gigi Dolin.
She came up the hard way and has constantly faced adversity.
Worked hard for everything she has, and she's not gonna stop now.
And the thing about Gigi is she is tenacious, sometimes even vicious when she's backed into a corner. Gigi Dolin has the ability to be pretty imaginative in the ring.
She says her creativity is how she expresses herself.
Grayson Waller is in full effect.
You think he could maybe dial it down to half?
And from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 206 pounds, Grayson Waller.
Already quickly risen through the ranks of NXT.
Never afraid to pick a fight, though there's no guarantee he'll actually fight fair.
You can make friends or you can make money in this business. And Waller's gonna make a lot of money. All rise to celebrate his royal majesty, King Harley Race.
The fall is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Kansas City, Missouri, weighing in at 253 pounds, the King of Wrestling, Harley Race.
This is a man who declares that all the commoners in WWE bend their knee and bow to the king. champion. At one time, he held the record for the most world title reigns. Harley has truly earned that glorious crown.
Yeah, tremendous skill in bare-knuckle fighting, well-versed in submissions and grappling. Harley Race is a true Renaissance man.
Here comes the Hulkster.
And from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 303 pounds, the Immortal Hulk Hogan!
I have never seen someone get a crowd this riled up.
Managed to unite the WWE Universe behind him.
Well, Hogan's definitely winning the popularity contest. Let's see if he can win this fight.
WWE Universe on its feet for the Immortal Hulk Hogan.
And Michael, you can see exactly why Hulkamania will never die.
Well, this just went from a match to a fight.
Weighing in at 187 pounds, the NXT Champion, Ilja Draganov.
You are looking at one of the hardest-hitting competitors in NXT history. A man who's ready to unleash fury on the entire WWE roster.
Intensity in the eyes of Dragunov.
That's beyond intensity, Saxton. Those are the eyes of a man possessed.
Well, I, for one, cannot wait to see Dragunov compete here tonight.
Everyone show some reverence for Imperium.
One of the most disciplined groups WWE has ever seen.
Looking ready to dish out some punishment.
The following contest is a six-man tag match on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 737 pounds. Ludwig Kaiser, Giovanni Vinci, and Gunther Imperium!
Byron, there's no doubt that every member of this group is an elite grappler that raises each other's game.
Yeah, when you look at Imperium, you look at a group that's not here for antics or here to entertain the WWE Universe. They are simply here for pure wrestling.
It's not about entertainment, it's about winning. It's about power, it's about dominance, and Imperium has done all of that.
This group has been unstoppable.
Look at that formation. Completely in sync, like a finely tuned watch.
Hartwell, one of the toughest underdogs in the women's division.
And her partner from Melbourne, Australia, Indi Hartwell.
Indi Hartwell has already had reigns with the NXT Tag Titles and the NXT Women's Championship.
Truly battle-tested. She's ready to continue that success on the main roster.
Would you say, Cole, that she's impressive?
Here comes the pitbull of the women's division.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Creed Brothers from Knoxville, Tennessee, Ivy Nile.
An endless supply of strength and determination.
As tenacious and vicious as they come.
Yeah, Ivy Nile's bite is much worse than her bark.
Yeah, but her teeth are sharpened and she's looking for a win.
This may be cliche, but Ivy Nile proves it's not the size of the dog in the fight, but the fight.
Jacy Jane.
Jacy Jane, a superstar with a rock star attitude.
And her partner from Tampa, Florida, Jacy Jane.
Jade is the multiple-time NXT Women's Tag Champion, co-holder of the longest reign in that title's history.
And we are only seeing the start of Jacy Jane's dominance.
Already so accomplished, I can't wait to see what Jacy does next.
Well, you won't have to wait much longer, Cole.
A storm is coming.
Believe the hype. Jade Cargill has arrived.
A storm has arrived and WWE will never be the same.
And her partner from Vero Beach, Florida, Jade Cargill.
Jaw-dropping, show-stopping. Jade Cargill is the real deal.
A physical specimen you just can't help but pay attention to.
Every appearance she has goes viral, and every match she has becomes must-watch.
An athletic marvel about to impress once again.
And right here, right now is Jade's time to shine.
Here comes the snake.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 249 pounds, Jake the Snake Roberts.
There is nothing but pure evil in the eyes of Jake the Snake Roberts.
A rare superstar who seeks no adoration, only fear.
Hall of Famer with sinister credentials.
Jake the Snake Roberts looks ready to drop his opponent and then let Damian do the rest. A Hall of Famer and our former broadcast colleague, guys.
A wrestling god. From New York City, weighing in at 290 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL.
One of the longest reigning champions of the Ruthless Aggression era.
A man whose personal wealth is matched only by his wealth of wrestling knowledge.
Grabbing cash and sit down, Saxton.
Hey, it's not my fault it's raining money. Oh, I got one.
He's not only the king of Memphis, he's the king of all wrestling.
And from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 235 pounds, Jerry the King Lawler.
The King has arrived. A true legend even before setting foot in WWE.
I had some great battles back in the day in Memphis against Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Nobody holds court quite like Jerry Lawler, a true WWE Hall of Famer.
And make no mistake, the King can still drop you. He's got an explosive right hand. Oh, and don't forget about the pile driver.
Only one king in sports entertainment, and folks, you're looking at him, Jerry the King Lawler. Dozens of championships won in Memphis before he joined WWE. One of the all-time greats.
Hey, King!
The flying fist drop. It was actually an honor of mine, Corey, to be able to have been hit in the mouth by the flying fist drop at one point in my career. Main event, Jey Uso.
Yeah, it's just him, Moose.
And his partner from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, main event, Jey Uso!
You know, you gotta think Jey's in a precarious position, not having the safety net of his brother or his cousin.
But ever since he's broken away, he's earned main events and has even won more titles.
He has truly become the main event.
The entire WWE Universe on their feet for Jey Uso.
Well, it sounds like this entire arena agrees that this is indeed the main event. Jinder Mahal is here.
And it is a new era for the modern-day Maharaja.
Representing Indus Shear from Punjab, India, weighing in at 238 pounds, the modern-day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal!
This is quite possibly the most ruthless iteration of Mahal that we've ever seen.
Knows he has to set the example for the talent he has taken under his wing.
The former WWE champion is dead set on getting back to his championship ways.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Brooklinville, New Jersey, weighing in at 249 pounds, Gacy!
A man already well known for his mind games. You cannot discount the power and speed of Gacy either.
You know, I've heard Gacy preach backstage, and I gotta say, he seems pretty insufferable.
Well, Byron, what you call insufferable, many of his followers call scripture.
And Gacy is all about accumulating followers.
The face that runs the place is in the building.
And he is ready to stand head and shoulders above the competition once again.
And his partner from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the great
Big Match John is back where he belongs at the showcase of immortals.
A name he definitely earned. He competed for the WWE Championship in 7 consecutive WrestleManias. Since then, Cena has had epic clashes with the likes of The Rock, The Undertaker, and Bray Wyatt.
Now, he's already cemented himself as a WrestleMania icon, but I see many more WrestleMania moments in Cena's future.
And I think we're going to see one more here tonight.
1, 2.
Josh Briggs walking down to the ring, and boy, does he cast a long shadow.
And his partner from Bullhead City, Arizona, weighing in at 268 pounds,
I'll tell you, I've seen a couple folks tougher than Briggs, but I can't really remember when.
Briggs made his name on the Indies, but here in the WWE, he's finally unlocked his full potential.
Not to mention, he's already in the history books as one of the final holders of the NXT UK tag titles. He says it's all about dominance tonight and plans on showing why everyone backstage should be scared.
Kabuki Warriors have arrived.
An unstoppable and dangerous duo who are always in control.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, Asuka and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors.
Both Asuka and Kairi have plenty of singles credentials, but they have become precision weapons as a team.
When Kairi and Asuka are together, they bring out the most sadistic parts of one another. WWE. Asuka and Kyrie dominate wherever they compete.
Two of the most dangerous combatants in the business individually. They're even...
5, 4, 3, 2.
Here come the Spitfire Warriors!
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, the team of Cactus Jack and Candice LeRae.
They love to have fun, but they are all business inside the ring. You know, Carter and Chance were a team long before NXT even had a women's tag team division.
And it's paid off because this team is the team to beat in all of WWE.
Here comes the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock.
And gentlemen, he is in his zone.
And from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 205 pounds, the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock!
Shamrock's one of the toughest superstars to enter a WWE ring. When he gets in that zone and knuckles up, people's bones start to break. Shamrock's all business. He's not wasting time when it comes to incapacitating an opponent. I don't know who can stop him.
Ken Shamrock will do...
Here comes the prize fighter.
A man who always looks ready for a fight.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Maryville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens!
Throughout his career, KO has let it be known he will fight anyone, anywhere.
Truly, Kevin Owens has no hint of fear in his being.
KO has one scary temper, and that's only half of what has made him successful.
Yeah, I mean, he's only the 16th freaking Grand Slam champion in history.
The gold medalist has arrived.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 237 pounds, Kurt Angle!
Intensity, integrity, and intelligence. The three eyes, all in one elite package.
Yeah, some would say Kurt Angle is competitive almost to a fault, but he's always entertaining to watch. One of the best to ever do it.
You just know to expect greatness whenever Kurt Angle steps in between the ropes.
Now here's someone ready to storm into a fight. First one to enter, last one to leave.
And from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds, L.A. Knight!
Knight made headlines when he became a breakout superstar. Now he's on the type of ascent that can't be stopped.
Not missing his chance. It's all about now.
And Knight is laying the foundation to be a top WWE superstar for a long, long time. here.
Perhaps the strongest competitor in WWE history.
And his partner from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 275 pounds, the total package, Lex Luger!
We have seen many amazing physiques in WWE, but I think Luger's may be the best.
No maybe about it, Michael. Lex have muscles and places most people don't even have places. Biceps, the triceps, the delts. I gotta find out Luger's workout.
You couldn't even handle this man's rest day, Saxton.
To get extreme.
And her partner from Sanford, North Carolina, Lita!
Lita is undoubtedly an inspiration for the entire women's division in WWE.
Lita looking to inspire even more with her performance here tonight.
Introducing first, from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan!
We used to think of Liv as an underdog, but her accolades now say otherwise.
They've been a tag team champion, a Money in the Bank winner, and a women's champ.
Gentlemen, stand up and cheer this social media icon.
And from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 205 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Logan Paul!
Well, love him or hate him, his career is off to an amazing start.
You're right, Saxton. This guy nearly ended the 800-plus day Universal title reign of Roman Reigns in just his third match. I have a question for you guys. How many folks can say they made their WWE debut across the ring from Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania?
You're right, Corey. Logan Paul accomplished something that few ever have.
And Rey Mysterio was the one.
Los Lotharios are here to chase after glory
And women.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall on the way to the ring. At a combined weight of 403 pounds, Angel Garza and the Amazing Los Lotharios!
I have to say, Los Lotharios have always been a threat. but they brought a new level of aggression as of late.
I agree, Corey, though I think they could probably cut down on the ringside flirting.
That's like asking the sun not to shine, Saxton. Los Lotharios are hoping for a quick win here so they can hurry back to all their adoring fans.
Don't hold your breath.
Viva la raza.
The LWO looking to turn up the heat tonight.
They're already feeling it. Already feeling the energy of the crowd.
The following contest is an 8-man tag match. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 740 pounds, Rey Mysterio, Santos Escobar, Joaquin Wilde, and Cruz del Toro, the LWO!
Tremendous talent throughout this team, really honoring the legacy of the original group in WCW.
And no doubt the LWO has done their predecessors proud. There is a whole lot of fight in this team, and they won't ever let anyone forget that.
For the LWO to give anything less than their best is not an option. That's not how you represent. Lyra Valkyria is on the hunt.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, the NXT Women's Champion, Lyra Valkyria.
One of the top competitors in NXT history, now ready to soar in WWE as well.
One of the fastest rising stars in the women's division, ready to continue her ascent.
This is not a pretty sight.
A face only a mother could love.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from parts unknown, weighing in at 287 pounds, Mankind!
A multiple-time tag team champion, a multiple-time WWE champion, and oh yeah, a member of the WWE Hall of Fame too.
Never the biggest man in the ring, never the strongest, never the fastest, but nobody has more fighting spirit than Mrs. Foley's baby boy.
The frightening thing about Mankind is I think he actually enjoys the pain when he competes.
Yeah, but what's even more frightening, Saxton, is that he enjoys dealing out pain even more. Everyone stand in admiration, because here comes one of the most magnificent women on earth.
From Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Maryse!
Maryse had one of the longest championship reigns of all time. An A-lister in her own right.
Why does Maryse always feel it's necessary to inform the world that they're not allowed in their personal space?
Because Maryse feels necessary to inform the entire world that they're not as good as she is.
There's a humble attitude.
The sad facts of life, Saxton.
He has a very questionable attitude.
Here comes the #1 gal from the Alpha Academy.
A model student in more ways than one.
And representing the Alpha Academy from Phoenix, Arizona, Maxine Dupree!
Gorgeous looks, improving by leaps and bounds every match. Maxine has all the good Dupree genes.
Hey, question, whatever happened to Maxine's brother?
I heard he just disappeared into the night. Every time Maxine competes, she seems to pull an amazing new trick out of her bag.
That's the Academy training at work, Cole. You are looking at their newest star student.
You're not enough for me.
Class is in session.
I'm taking notes.
From Palanca, Florida, Michelle McCool!
The first ever Divas champion in WWE history.
Driven by faith, heart, and soul, with a mean streak even longer than her legs.
Yeah, Michelle McCool is used to standing tall in more ways than one.
Michelle McCool told me that she's surrounded by a division that's jealous of her success and leadership. That's some real talk right there.
More like real egotistical and delusional.
But I woke up this morning with a different view.
Michin ready to bring a beatdown.
She's still the head baddie in charge, but now she's also too sweet.
And representing the OC from Fontana, California, Michin!
Michin really knows how to take care of a problem inside the squared circle.
Yeah, the HBIC is looking to neutralize the competition tonight and won't back down until she gets business done.
She's been training for this match for quite a while, and she plans on making a statement here tonight.
Villains, beware. It's Mighty Molly.
Holy sidekick, Hurricane! It's Mighty Molly!
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from parts unknown, Mighty Molly!
She is ready for action, looking as mighty as ever. Guys, I have a question. If she's a superhero, why doesn't she fly to the ring?
Because she needs to conserve her powers, Corey. Duh. Here comes one of the best in-ring competitors.
The personification of perfection.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Robbinsdale, Minnesota, weighing in at 260 pounds, Mr. Perfect!
Football, bowling, baseball, golf. Isn't there anything this man can't do perfectly?
One of the most charismatic and athletic superstars in WWE history. Mr. Perfect walks in no man's shadow. On the microphone and in the ring, Mr. Perfect has cemented himself as one of the greatest of all time.
Love him or hate him, you can't deny this man's perfection.
Get ready, because here he comes, the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
And from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 236 pounds,
Many consider Muhammad Ali to be the greatest heavyweight boxing champion of all time. Ali Ali will need those skills that helped him reach such heights.
Michael, just think of the range of opponents Ali's defeated. All different ages, heights and weights, fighting styles and backgrounds. Ali can adapt to any foe. Muhammad looks to be in fantastic physical condition. To his opponent, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Ali's gonna give the people what they've been waiting to see.
Amazing, but all business.
And his partner from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 259 pounds, Montel Montavious Porter, MVP.
Well, from humble beginnings, he's really invested in himself as MVP.
And the investment has paid off. He is 100% a self-made man and wildly successful in sports entertainment. Here's a man who is no stranger to the sweet taste of success.
And he knows how to get a win.
MVP will win by any means necessary. One of the most decorated superstars in WWE history. Here comes Natalya.
From Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
A true powerhouse in the ring, a third-generation athlete, and wrestling royalty.
Natalya possesses all of the weapons. She's held singles and tag team gold, and she has the most wins in women's division history.
She's a three-time world record holder and many more to come.
Natalya has earned the right to refer to herself as the measuring stick of the women's division.
You're right, Corey. Natalya is an all-time great here at WWE and seems to get better as time goes on.
Never slow down.
An impressive young talent.
And we know that impressive young talent, Nathan Frazier, sure knows how to soar.
And from Jersey, the Channel Islands, weighing in at 182 pounds, Nathan Frazier!
Believe it or not, Nathan Frazier was actually trained by Seth freaking Rollins, perhaps the most prized pupil of the Visionary.
Well, that training's apparent from Nathan Frazier's innovative style and offense.
Maintains a devil-may-care attitude towards any opponent.
High flying, high risk, high reward, all too familiar.
All right, I've been looking forward to seeing Nia beat someone up.
And her partner from San Diego, California, Nia Jax!
There is no one else quite like Nia Jax.
The only competitor to be in the men and women's Rumble on the same night.
Nia Jax straight up runs things in the women's division.
Going to impose her will on anyone in that ring tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for some chaos.
And from Glasgow, Scotland, Nikki Cross!
The superhero's flown the coop. Nikki's now somehow even more unhinged than before.
There's so many accolades in Nikki's career. She was even the final 24/7 champion after throwing the title in the trash.
Well, the last woman to throw a title in the trash made it to the Hall of Fame, so maybe there's a method to Nikki's madness.
She calls herself a whole lot of woman, ready to do a whole lot of whooping.
And from Las Vegas, Nevada, Nikita Lyons!
Built like a tank, but moves like a cat.
If Nikita is a tank, she's certainly an aerodynamic tank. A gifted in-ring technician and a gifted braggart.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 178 pounds, Supernova 11, Noam Dar!
Noam Dar, the first ever Israeli-born WWE superstar.
The Scottish Supernova has done Scotland and Israel proud. The only man to hold the NXT UK Heritage Cup Championship more than once.
That's a testament to the pure wrestling skills of the Scottish Supernova.
Look at the size of this man. 7'3" tall, 400 pounds. The true colossus of WWE.
And from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 400 pounds, the Nigerian Giant, Omos!
Just look at the size of the Nigerian Giant, a man who weighs over 400 pounds.
Yeah, Omos has proven to be too big for just one brand.
And it seems like he's only getting bigger.
Gentlemen, just take a look at the size of this behemoth.
It is a scary, frightening sight looking up at a man the size of Omos.
Hey, let's go!
Oh no, here we go again.
Oh yes, Pat McAfee is here.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 233 pounds, Pat McAfee!
Look, not for nothing, Pat McAfee continues to prove he belongs in WWE with everything he does.
Pat doesn't ever want to just rest on his laurels. Big wins over the likes of Austin Theory and Baron Corbin.
2 lucky wins. I guess we're gonna have to see if that luck continues tonight. music's biggest stars, but let's be honest, tonight he might be out of his element.
Look, his mindset to overcome challenges takes over when in the ring. I think Post Malone might surprise us.
Win or lose, this will be fun to watch.
Tonight, Post Malone plans to beat the opposition like a drum.
Yeah, get ready for a 12-carat toothache.
Yes, boy!
The most extravagant, flamboyant, eccentric, and gorgeous team in WWE history.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 357 pounds, Elton Prince and Kit Wilson, Pretty Deadly.
Dominated the NXT UK and NXT tag divisions as soon as they arrived.
These two have a certain style and a je ne sais quoi opponents just lack.
Despite their outfits and antics, this is a highly competent and accomplished tag team. Hopefully they can focus on their in-ring work here tonight.
They've shown their focus every single match, Saxton. Pretty Deadly are everything their name says they are, and more.
Here comes the Viper.
The most lethal superstar in WWE history.
And from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
You know, Randy Orton lost his father in the very first WrestleMania main event, and then he went on to main event multiple WrestleManias of his own.
And this is a stage where he's faced the likes of The Undertaker, Triple H, and John Cena.
We have seen Randy Orton go from being known as a legend killer to a legend. And we know Orton only needs 3 letters to create the ultimate WrestleMania moment. RKO. Randy Orton has made a career out of psychologically dissecting his opponents.
And many of the victims who have fallen for the Viper schemes stayed out for good.
Writes his own story in Venom. Randy Orton can't be controlled.
One of the most unpredictable superstars in history.
We are about to see the brilliance in madness.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 239 pounds, Macho Man, Randy Savage.
If you want a blueprint for how to be one of the top superstars in all of sports entertainment, look no further than the Macho Man.
Not even that, Byron, but consider the amount of influence that Randy Savage has had on the entire sports entertainment industry throughout the years. a real trailblazer, the Macho Man.
The madness, as always, in peak physical condition tonight.
It must be the meat snacks he eats. Six feet of raw power.
And her partner from Rio Grande Valley, Texas,
Raquel seems to always wear a big smile. Just loves to perform for the crowd.
Yeah, but if you get on her bad side and that smile vanishes, you are faced with an angry woman with muscles for days.
Look at her physique. Look at the size of her back.
Oh, Raquel Rodriguez also has a great personality, even though every time I ask, she won't share her workout tips with me.
He is oozing machismo.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 287 pounds, the bad guy, Razor Ramon.
Bad guy cruising. So bad he's good.
A superstar who fought his way from the gutter, now to the top of WWE, and he has amassed a treasure trove of gold in the process.
Always oozing machismo is the bad guy. Ramon is pretty much the ultimate machismo on display.
I agree with you, Saxon. This is a guy who never sweats the competition because Razor knows he's the best.
This is my brutality!
Rhea Ripley is here, and everyone else better run for cover.
The Eradicator ready to annihilate the entire women's division.
And representing the Judgment Day, from Adelaide, Australia, the WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
At WrestleMania, Rhea Ripley's brutality goes to another level.
The Nightmare is an even more ferocious competitor at the Showcase of the Immortals.
And how about her vindicating win at WrestleMania 39, where she finally earned a victory against Charlotte Flair?
A moment that many thought was the night's true main event.
Certainly was a main event level victory for Ripley, cementing herself as a WrestleMania threat.
Ripley is ready for the nightmare to begin. Behold the ravishing one.
And from Robbinsdale, Minnesota, weighing in at 240 pounds, ravishing Rick Rude.
Maybe one of the most arrogant superstars we've ever seen. Ravishing Rick Rude certainly backs it up in the ring.
Yeah, for as much as you want to hate him when he opens his mouth, his work in the ring is something to behold.
plant you with a rude awakening and then steal your girlfriend before you regain consciousness.
He's never coming around my girlfriend. I have got chills, gentlemen. The one and only, the Dragon.
And his partner from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 235 pounds, Rick the Dragon Steamboat!
Fellas, we are in for some vintage WWE style action. Hey, wait a minute. Sorry, I'll throw you a couple bucks. Excellent physical conditioning for the Dragon.
Yeah, there is one guarantee with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. You know that the Dragon is always ready to deliver. The bottom line is, this is going to be good.
One and only.
That's a different feeling in the air when WWE's resident superhero makes his entrance.
And his partner from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 190 pounds, Ricochet!
Exhilarating and inspiring.
And one of the most gifted aerialists in our industry.
You're right, Byron, but Ricochet knows flying around can only take you so far, which is why Ricochet also possesses a very impressive power game.
Well, there is one guarantee. Ricochet knows how to captivate the WWE Universe.
Saxton, stop dancing.
I can't help it. It's like my hips and my hands have a mind of their own.
And his partner from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 425 pounds, Rikishi!
Don't be fooled by his dance moves. This is the 425-pound foundation of the bloodline.
Yeah, when the party's over, it's going to be painful. And you're looking at the man who says when the party's over. Back that thing up all the way to the Hall of Fame. Go ahead, Quiche. I see you.
Sit down, Saxton.
No one calls him Quiche.
Multiple-time champion around the world. There is no one else as glorious.
I can think of some people.
Weighing in at 235 pounds, the glorious Robert!
You can never underestimate Robert Roode's in-ring abilities.
Because if you make that mistake, you are in for a rude awakening. See what I did there?
I get it.
Robert Roode with 2 decades of experience. He's been a champion everywhere. A champion who lives the best life, jet-setting all over the globe.
The sky is the limit for Robert Roode in a WWE ring. So proud of all of his accomplishments.
Why wouldn't he be? Byron, if you ever accomplished anything in your life, you'd understand.
I accomplished a thing or two.
Oh, guys, what an incredible treat.
And his partner from Glasgow, Scotland, weighing in at 230 pounds, Roddy Piper!
Piper can get in anybody's head.
You're absolutely right about that, Cole. This man didn't just change the questions, he rewrote the entire script.
Hot Rod is always ready for a fight.
The rowdy one, the master manipulator, the man who changed the game.
And he rocks the kills pretty well, too.
The time for talking is over.
Here comes Havoc. The Hot Rod is ready for a fight.
The bloodline has arrived.
Their dominance is historic. A faction that has amassed unparalleled power.
And the bloodline is not afraid to showcase that power.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Bloodline from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns!
These men are the greatest of all time by any metric.
We are talking years in the main event scene. Record-breaking title reigns. Dominant wins on the biggest stages.
And they are looking to continue delivering in every department. signings we've ever seen in WWE.
And you can thank one person for that signing, Byron.
Here we go.
Stephanie McMahon.
Listen to this place. They're going nuts.
A great young talent with an extremely bright future.
And her partner from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
Before she turned 21 years old, she had already won the first ever NXT Women's Breakout Tournament and the NXT Women's Tag Team titles.
And she has a bright, bright future.
The first superstar to compete on SmackDown, who was born after it premiered.
Well, you're older than television itself, so I'll take your word for it, Saxton.
Oh, that's my favorite part. You're gonna sing.
Y'all know what time it is. This the part where we crank it up. Let's crank it up. Now here we go. People over there, what's up? You feel me? Stand up and say what's up. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? You can get with this or you can get with that. You better get with this, cause this is where's that. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? See, I be skipping and jumping, leaving the competition. I make them disappear like your favorite magician. And I ride it till the wheel fall off. I bounce back to back till they necks get soft. Most of the time you see me, I'm being simple. Too many times I'll be busting them up like a pimple. Stating my claim to fame, to be one of the baddest young brothers step foot in this game. And I haven't even started yet. You can better believe I take it off the show shop bet. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
The whole effing show.
And his partner from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 235 pounds, the ECW World Television Champion, Bronson Reed.
He is, quite simply, the whole effing show. No one in this business gets as high as RVD with the 5-star frog splash. Which reminds me, guys, it's 4:18. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Where are you going? There will only be one. Rob Van Dam. Here comes Sami Zayn.
Underdog no more. He has reached main event status.
And from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
Over the years, we have watched Sami Zayn transform from perennial underdog to a true main event player.
He always had all the tools, but now he is really living up to his potential.
The WWE Universe is on their feet for Sami Zayn.
The agile and unpredictable Scripps is in the building.
And his partner from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 180 pounds,
Scripps has a confidence to him, a swagger that you have to admire.
Or you can find it really annoying. Scripps thinks anything he wants is his for the taking here in WWE.
Here comes the sensational one.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from New Orleans, Louisiana, sensational Sherry!
Driven to make people suffer and can intimidate any woman on the microphone or in the ring.
A former WWE Women's Champion, she held the title for over a year, and Sherry looks ready to return to the top of WWE. She's not exactly afraid to enter a confrontation, and this won't be a catfight. It'll be more like a massacre.
Yeah, there's no mystery when it comes to sensational Sherry. She makes her intentions known immediately that she's coming for you. Scary Sherry is right.
One task remains for the American Nightmare. Finish the story at the Showcase of Immortals.
And his partner from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth freaking Rollins!
Gentlemen, the choir has never been louder than on the grandest stage of them all.
A man with no shortage of ego, but it gets even bigger come WrestleMania.
Successfully cashed in his Money in the Bank in the main event of WrestleMania back in 2015.
Yeah, Michael Buxton has also seen his share of misfortune at WrestleMania, courtesy of Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, but tonight the Visionary turns that WrestleMania luck around.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Here comes the money.
From the mean streets of Connecticut to the WWE ring.
And from New York City, weighing in at 235 pounds, Shane McMahon!
Multiple titles and won the WWE World Cup to become best in the world. We'll stop at nothing to win here tonight, Shadow Back.
Love of dominating the competition.
And his partner from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels!
Already a Hall of Famer, perhaps the greatest in-ring performer in history. There is no greater in-ring track record than the one possessed by HBK.
Right, Corey, you know when Shawn Michaels is in a match, you're bound to see something special.
We're about to see an amazing in-ring performance courtesy the Heartbreak Kid.
She's a feared MMA grappler who is always ready to fight.
And her partner from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler!
A menacing look in her eye.
Michael, I think you mean terrifying?
Baszler is ready to subdue any and all opposition she encounters.
Baszler just absolutely loves combat in any form.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
intensity in her eyes tells you all you need to know about Shayna Baszler.
Yeah, when that mouth guard goes in, all bets are off. A true rock star entrance.
There is an electric feeling in this arena. Undeniable energy to his arrival.
Setting the stage for what's to come next.
And his partner from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shinsuke Nakamura!
A Royal Rumble winner, a man who's held multiple championships.
A top elite level competitor all over the globe.
After all these years, a veteran who hasn't lost any of his edge.
Shinsuke is battle tested and looks ready for more.
Of Shinsuke Nakamura has become more villainous and more nefarious.
Well, Shinsuke has finally become the main event star we knew he would be.
I'm so excited because here comes the TCB tag. Shotzi's such an unpredictable, unorthodox in-ring competitor.
I'd say it's more like she's demented, not all there, and she likes it.
Shotzi doesn't conform to other people's ideas about the type of superstar she should be. She doesn't let others' judgment define her. She is her own person through and through. Hey guys, I've been practicing this. Let me know what you think.
That wouldn't have scared off a mailman. Is she a rooster? You don't get it.
A dancer, a manager, a certified superstar. She's done it all.
And her partner from Baltimore, Maryland, Stacy Keibler.
The longest legs in WWE. Those kicks hurt.
Hey guys, I think Stacy just smiled at me.
She was looking at herself in the reflection on top of your head.
Well, Stacy Keibler is certainly taking a unique path to superstardom.
Yeah, she did it her way.
The Prince of Dark Matter has arrived.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. Introducing first, from the fifth dimension, weighing in at 220 pounds, Star
Returning to Stardust, the man we knew as Cody Rhodes is gone forever.
Yeah, once upon a time, Stardust overtook the vessel known as Cody Rhodes. But now, he's become powerful enough to push the American Nightmare to the wayside.
And that is a scary thought, gentlemen.
I'm never gonna be done. Lean on me. Now welcome to the kingdom.
You are looking at a woman on a mission.
Greenwich, Connecticut, Stephanie McMahon!
Here she is, the one true architect of the women's evolution.
Well, if Stephanie McMahon doesn't feel like she's earned the respect of the superstars around her, there's one guarantee: she'll beat the respect out of them.
True quality of a great leader.
Chicks do too. About so most ever gon' lose. A top down crew so smooth, nothing better. Boom to the letter, you got to respect her. Mama see her off the meter, she a go-getter. But the speed of a cheetah, live jabby better. So hot they sweater like a sweater in the sauna. Elegant persona.
It goes without saying, this is a woman you do not want to upset.
Yeah, she'll either fire you or slap you.
And here comes the Texas Rattlesnake.
And his partner from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, the WWE Heavyweight Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
We are looking at a man with no shortage of classic WrestleMania moments and battles. You think about Shawn Michaels, think about Bret Hart. What about The Rock?
Let's not get carried away. He was a great competitor, but he was a terrible referee.
I remember that, Michael. Tamina is here, and I think it's safe to say Tamina is angry.
Nobody's meaner than Tamina.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Pacific Islands, Tamina!
She's won the women's tag team titles. She's competed at WrestleMania. And you know what? It's kind of nice to see Tamina finally getting her flowers.
Well, Tamina strikes me as the kind of woman who will take those flowers.
You know, at one time, this man was the richest in the history of WWE.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Palm Beach, Florida, weighing in at 260 pounds, the $1 Million Champion, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
I wish Ted DiBiase would let me hold that $1 million title.
No, Saxton, you are literally the reason that DiBiase has 24-hour security watching over the $1 million title.
I won't do anything wrong.
You steal titles.
Lost a little. Some might lost a lot. But I'm the $1 million man. And you will be bought.
The $1 million man is used to getting his way, and those who oppose him will pay dearly.
Yeah, DiBiase just doesn't want to win. Tegan Nox looking ready for a fight.
Yeah, she wants to show this crowd what she can do.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from the Welsh Valleys, Tegan Nox.
Behind the smiles of Tegan Nox is a surprising toughness.
Yeah, what's impressive is that despite taking hits and suffering devastating injuries, they haven't discouraged Nox.
quick retirement.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Amarillo, Texas, weighing in at 247 pounds, the WCW Hardcore Champion, Terry Funk!
A man who has wreaked havoc and ignited riots for decades.
Truly a middle-aged and crazy.
Funk possesses an unbelievable affinity for destruction, and he's won championships all over the world.
Hey, Michael. It's fight night!
You've obviously never, ever been in a fight, like ever, in your entire life.
Please never do that again, Saxton, for all of our sakes.
You've never been in a bar either.
The following contest is a six-man tag match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 725 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus, Ridge Holland, and Butch, the Brawling Brutes.
Ridge Holland, Sheamus, Butch, three men bonded by their love for fighting.
Yeah, you could say that again, Cole. These three will fight anyone in the locker room, anyone in the street. Heck, they'll fight each other if they have to.
Hey, no matter who fights who, there's one guarantee. It'll be fun to watch. The Brawling Brutes are about to...
The Brothers of Destruction have arrived.
And nobody in WWE is safe.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 632 pounds, The Undertaker and Kane, the Brothers of Destruction.
The Brothers of Destruction are on the grandest stage of them all.
Kane and The Undertaker have plenty of WrestleMania history together. In fact, their first match against each other was at WrestleMania 14.
And we saw the Dead Man return to confront and defeat his younger brother at WrestleMania 20 as well.
Both men with many high-profile wins at WrestleMania. Of course, The Undertaker went undefeated at his first 21 WrestleManias.
But now, with these two fighting side by side at the Showcase of Immortals, anyone who stands in their way will rest in peace. There is no limit to what these two are capable of.
They'll do whatever it takes to win.
And given their power, that is a frightening thought.
The Creeds have arrived.
A team whose tenacity is without
Is a
equal.
tag match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 515 pounds, Brutus and Julius, the Creed Brothers!
The Creeds are complete wrecking machines. At one point, they were hidden gems in NXT, but now the secret is out.
Yeah, these two possess amazing physical skills and fantastic teamwork. And the more experience they get, the stronger of a force they'll become.
The Dudleys have one mission in mind. Prove they are the greatest team in history.
Two men who are always ready for a fight. And two men who reimagined tag team competition.
Let him in, and now he is the Fiend.
I am chilled to the bone every time I lay eyes on this superstar. Everything about the Fiend is utterly terrifying. From his appearance, to his merciless tactics, to his disturbing mind games.
The Fiend wants you to let him in, to allow him to get in your head so he can destroy you from the inside out, leaving nothing behind but an empty shell. Terrifying intensity in the air. The Fiend has instantly created a horrifying atmosphere in this building.
That's the dark influence of the Fiend, reaching out to every soul in this place. He's here for this match, but an unpredictable creature like the Fiend could turn his gaze on anyone next, even us.
Here comes the Great Muta,
a truly fearsome competitor.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from the land of the rising sun, weighing in at 230 pounds, the Great Muta!
A man who represents the very best of Japanese wrestling.
A perfect blend of theatrics and pure technique.
And that is why Muta is perhaps the most intimidating superstar in all of WWE. Think we see the iconic Poison Mist tonight?
Yep, hopefully on Saxton.
Combined weight of 516 pounds, Bret Hart and Jim Neidhart, the Hart Foundation.
You are looking at a team that delivers a tag clinic every time they compete, but tonight might be their best lesson yet. Good news, everybody. The pit has just opened up.
Ready to rock out and fight.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 488 pounds, Mosh and
I don't always know what to make of the headbangers or what they do.
One of the most unique duos in WWE. Go where they want, when they want.
The greatest of all time is here. The Honky Tonk Man is in the building.
Yeah, that's self-proclaimed greatest of all time.
From Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 247 pounds, the Honky Tonk Man.
Claims the WWE Universe is a wonderful audience. They're not returning the favor.
Oh, don't be cruel, Cole. One of the greatest Intercontinental Champions of all time is here live.
Well, when the Honky Tonk Man is here, you always have to watch your back. He's willing to smash guitars on opponents' backs more often than he actually plays them.
We know this man's accolades. Honky Tonk Man is ready to play his greatest hits.
Stand back. There's a hurricane coming through.
Did you hear that, guys? Stand back. Here it comes.
And weighing in at 215 pounds, the Hurricane.
Not to be taken lightly.
Better be careful, Saxton. You might be mistaken for a supervillain. They could call you Chrome Dome.
What's up with that?
Does this guy really think he's a superhero?
Of course he does, Michael, but more importantly, the WWE Universe believes in him. And so do I.
The Iron Sheik has arrived.
Uh-oh, somebody's about to get humbled.
And from Tehran, Iran, weighing in at 258 pounds, the Iron Sheik.
A man with an impressive physique and an even more impressive mustache.
A combination of power and underhandedness that makes him so dangerous and has led him to the tag team titles and the WWE Championship.
Hey guys, I think we might just see the camel clutch done by the master tonight.
Often imitated, never duplicated.
A proud man willing to do anything to win.
Anything and everything. The Iron Sheik is one of the true innovators when it comes to breaking the rules.
Here comes trouble. The Judgment Day has arrived.
One of the most dominant groups in WWE.
The following contest is an 8-man tag match. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 819 pounds, Damian Priest, Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio, and JD McDonough, the Judgment Day.
The Judgment Day growing more dominant every single night, and their accolades grow with every match.
Now this is a group that's almost impossible to prepare for. The Judgment Day plans for every scenario, always having each other's back.
When they create chaos, Judgment Day thrives in chaos.
The Judgment Day almost creative in their physicality.
They take pleasure in it, Michael. I hope Medical is standing by for this one.
The Judgment Day, quite simply, will do anything to win.
Well, there's competition, Corey, and then there's what Judgment...
Here comes one of the most decorated competitors in WWE history.
An A-lister of sports entertainment.
he's faced throughout his career, his greatest opponent is the rule book.
Someone who will do anything necessary to win and, of course, protect his status.
Because everything he touches turns to gold. An A-lister is must-see all day, every day.
It's a new day, yes it is!
The following contest is a six-man tag team match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 702 pounds, Cedric Alexander, Big E, and Kofi Kingston, the New Day.
Strength in numbers, it's as simple as that, and a lot of strength on display here.
That's when it's time to be great. Look in the mirror and wipe the face. Step up to the plate, cause it's time to be great. So come on and embrace the new day. Come on and write the new day. Don't stop till you reach the top. And what I'm here to keep chasing you, even in a race.
Here comes the new world order.
The following contest is an 8-man tag match. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 1,022 pounds, Hollywood Logan, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and 6, the NWO.
Get ready to bust the system all over again. When these men are united, there's no stopping them.
Think of what the NWO has accomplished. Cruiserweight champion, tag team champion, even heavyweight champion. What can't the NWO do?
What else they have done is run roughshod over every facet of this industry. Sports entertainment world and have backed up their word.
Expect more dominance from the NWO here tonight.
And I bet that dominance will be just too sweet.
It's so much less cool when you say it. Things are about to get just too sweet.
The OC is here and ready to have each other's backs.
The following contest is a six-man tag team match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 723 pounds, AJ Styles, Luke Gallows, and Carl Anderson, the OC!
The OC at WrestleMania is just too sweet.
The OC is all about the fortune and glory, and there's plenty of that for the taking here, the showcase of the Immortals.
This is the greatest spectacle of sports entertainment, and the OC demand in on the action. They're ready to steal the spotlight if they have to.
And they're going to collect the WrestleMania bonus at the pay window tonight.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
Lucy, this is pure electricity.
I feel like the entire arena is shaking right now.
It's all thanks to the unmatched power of the Brahma Bull.
And from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Champion,
You can just feel the energy of the Great One as he saunters down to the ring.
Oh, he's the most electrifying man in sports entertainment, and he's taken WWE by storm.
If you
Whoa. This ain't sing along with The Rock, Saxton.
I thought it was. We're about to see The Rock lay the Smackdown.
He's the trailblazing, eyebrow-raising phenomenon.
The Great One, ready for action.
The original hardcore icon is here. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say things are about to get crazy.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Philadelphia, weighing in at 230 pounds, the Sandman.
Where the Sandman goes, the ECW faithful will follow.
Yeah, the Sandman is a hazard to opponents' well-being, sometimes even to his own. But he defends the honor of ECW with every breath and every swing.
A former ECW Tag Team Champion and World Champion, Sandman's name is engraved in the rafters at the ECW Arena.
It's never a one-on-one match with the Sandman. He always has an ally in the Singapore Cane.
Sandman's a bit of a savant in creative weaponry. And trust us, there is nobody more. Two of the baddest dudes walking God's green earth.
A team that has proven themselves in WCW and WWE.
Plenty of raw power between those two men.
They're both the powerhouse of this team.
It's because they're in the gym when they're not in the ring.
And when they hit the weights feel it. the Profits.
The following contest is a tag match set for one thumb on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 492 pounds. Montez Ford and Introduction, the Street Profits!
These two dudes are legit. They're incredibly talented. They're tough, and they know how to have a good time that doesn't involve a bicycle museum. I even feel like dancing. Montez Ford is one of the best dressed guys in all of sports entertainment. And coming from me, that means something.
You know, guys, I have an idea. How about we all join the Street Profits, choreograph our own little dance inside the club, man? It'll be lit.
That's a great idea, Saxon. Afterward, we can all go play in traffic.
We got the high-flying Connor and the technical tie. This is going to be fun.
The following contest is a tag match set for one thumb on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 450 pounds. Boston Connor and Ty Schmidt, the Toxic Table!
How can anyone take these guys seriously?
That's half of their advantage. Overlook the Toxic Table at your own peril. From the table to the ring, Connor and Schmidt are ready.
I got an idea. How about we send them back to the table? Or maybe through it?
The Vikings have arrived.
They are ready for battle.
The following contest is a tag match set for one thumb on the way to the ring, accompanied by Valhalla at a combined weight of 552 pounds. Ivar and Eric, the Viking Raiders!
Hard to stop this in terms of spectacle.
An effective intimidation tactic.
Vikings were smart warriors. They're waging a mental war.
Well, it's working, because I'm pretty scared.
And nobody's surprised at that.
If there's glory to be won, they'll burn this whole place to the ground to get it.
For many, the day the Viking Raiders graced their arena was the most important day of their life. But for the Raiders, it was Monday. Here comes the heart of Chase U.
The following contest is a tag match set for one thumb. Introducing first, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Thea Hale!
Having come straight out of high school to NXT, Thea has made it clear she doesn't want her youth to define her.
Yeah, Thea Hale wants to prove that she really is a grown woman who can hold her own.
That means no more waiting, no more asking for permission. Time to stop being a student and start teaching lessons.
Thea Hale is a true ball of energy with endless potential.
The She's been living up to that potential and is ready for the next level.
Well, time will tell if she's got the aggression to get there.
Get your cameras ready. Tiffany Stratton is here.
Beauty, grace, athleticism, and skill. Tiffy has it all.
And from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
Stratton has an amazing gymnastics background. She even competed on the U.S. national team.
She sprang her way into WWE after that and has never looked back.
We've learned very quickly that it's always Tiffy time in WWE. This is going to be fun.
And his partner from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds, Trick Williams.
Says he has the gift of gab and the gift of jab.
Trick Williams possesses undeniable skills on the mic and in the ring.
And undeniably full of himself.
Williams is ready to prove that he's the greatest.
Yeah, it's put up or shut up time.
The King of Kings has arrived.
One of the most prolific champions and decorated competitors in WWE history.
And who is now perhaps the most powerful man in the entire company.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds,
Triple H, the King of Kings, a born leader.
He's the mind behind several of the all-time great factions, the Authority, Evolution, and the Hall of Fame stable. You might have heard of them, D-Generation X.
He helped grow NXT into the phenomenon it is today, and now has all of WWE under his learning tree.
This is a man who has truly mastered every aspect of this business.
A true genius behind the curtain, almost as much as in the ring.
I don't care what y'all say.
On behalf of the entire WWE Universe, thank you, Trish.
Such a suck-up.
And her partner, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Trish
Trish says anything a woman accomplishes in WWE should include a proper show of gratitude to her. I think that's a bit much.
I agree, Trish is an icon, a trailblazer who deserves all of our accolades, but Trish is demanding that everyone worship at the altar of Stratus.
Here come two dudes with attitudes.
A tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 544 pounds, Shawn Michaels and Diesel, dudes with attitude.
These two have been running roughshod over the WWE ever since they joined forces.
Yeah, now the combined power of Diesel and the athletic ability of HBK have made them unstoppable.
I agree, as long as their egos don't get in the way.
They really are the complete package together. A well-oiled machine.
Impressive in size and style.
One of the UK's best exports.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Dudley, England, weighing in at 175 pounds, Tyler Bate!
How about this? The first and last NXT UK champ in the building.
Well, Tyler Bate is always down for a fight and always ready to get it on.
Master Bate has remarkable poise to go with the flow.
Bates the first NXT UK Triple Crown champion, NXT UK champ, tag champ, and NXT Heritage Cup champion.
Big, strong boy vibes all day.
No weak link in his game. A true example of British strong style.
Listen to this place. The energy in here just exploded.
And his partner, from parts unknown, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Ultimate Warrior!
The energy level is through the roof. I'm running out of breath just watching him.
The energy on a different level when Warrior competes.
On a scale of 1 to 10, the Ultimate Warrior is at 1,000,000 like all the time.
Straight from the island of Samoa.
And from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 350 pounds, the Samoan Bulldozer, Umaga!
The Samoan Bulldozer looks ready to unleash brutality on the grandest stage of them all.
We've seen that brutality taken out on the likes of Batista and Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania. You gotta believe that trend's gonna continue tonight.
Samoan Bulldozer, a true super heavyweight.
Yeah, but with surprising athleticism, Umaga is in a class all his own.
known as Uncle Howdy, has arrived.
The only thing we know about this mysterious figure is that he arrives with nothing but malicious intentions.
Many have seen Uncle Howdy deliver messages on screen, but seeing him in person is completely different.
Completely unnerving, you mean? There's no telling what happens next. Really no telling how much destruction Uncle Howdy plans to cause here. How much pain and anguish will be enough to satisfy him?
If that's even what he's after, it's impossible to guess his true motives.
Clearly he has some sort of agenda. We'll just have to wait and see.
The dead man rises.
Once again, looming over the WWE landscape, a menacing shadow.
And representing the Brothers of Destruction from Death Valley, weighing in at 309 pounds, The Undertaker.
At WrestleMania, The Undertaker has the most revered, undefeated streak ever.
Icons have been slain. Legends destroyed.
Listen to the list. Kane, Orton, Michaels, Triple H, Cena, all have fallen to The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Even the showcase of immortals is overcome by darkness.
The Phenom's opponent has got to know that the end is near on the grandest stage.
As the gates of hell have just opened.
Expect punishing power, devastating strikes, all courtesy of the dead man.
Hall of Fame worthy dominance.
And I truly believe in a matter of moments we will see yet another victim. Rest in peace.
Guys, it is time.
Are you quitting?
Oh, it's Vader time, Michael.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from the Rocky Mountains, weighing in at 450 pounds, the
the Mastodon to become a multiple-time WCW champion, a multiple-time champion in Japan. And tonight, Vader looks ready to exhibit even more dominance.
True intimidation on display when Vader enters the arena.
There are few walking the earth as utterly ruthless as the Mastodon.
Makes Vader tough to contend with.
And gentlemen, we're mere moments away from Vader time.
Gentlemen, the bare-knuckle brawler is in the house.
One of the toughest competitors around, Wade Barrett.
And from Preston, England, weighing in at 246 pounds, Wade Barrett.
Something tells me we're going to have a royal delivery of some bad news. Focused and ready to brawl, just like his time on the streets.
Tonight's forecast calls for a strong chance of a real hard-hitting, bone-breaking statement being made tonight.
You are looking at the main event. Bray Wyatt has transformed himself and John Cena into the weapons of mass destruction.
Guys, this is bizarre.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 525 pounds, John Cena and Bray Wyatt weapons of mass destruction.
Look at Johnny Large Meat and the muscle man, Bray Wyatt.
This is awful. This is what we've moved past.
Yeah, Corey, now competitors are judged by more than just appearance.
Newsflash, looks always matter. And this looks like the greatest tag team in history. It is time for an adrenaline rush.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Dayton, Ohio, weighing in at 183 pounds, Wes Lee!
He was known as a tag team competitor before joining WWE. Even won the Dusty Classic and NXT Tag Team Championships early in his WWE career.
But now has grown as a singles competitor too, winning the NXT North American Championship even. Somebody call air traffic control because Wes Lee is about to take flight.
One of the most cunning minds in the business.
And his partner from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 240 pounds, the WWE European Champion, William Regal.
When you watch William Regal, you are seeing old school grappling at its finest.
Regal is truly a world-class technical wrestler.
A former king of the ring with multiple championship wins and high class all the way.
Think you can tell us what to do? Yeah. You think you can tell us what to win? Think you better? Well, you better get ready to bow to the master.
Gentlemen, you are dealing with a true X Factor.
And from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 212 pounds,
The workhorse of the NWO and D-Generation X, X-Pac is continually fueled by defiance.
And he's here to kick tradition in the, well, you know where.
No, I don't, Byron. Why don't you tell me?
Someone cut my mic.
Say it, Byron.
Over 550 pounds.
And from the land of the rising sun, weighing in at 558 pounds, Yokozuna!
What makes Yokozuna so scary is his ability to use his massive frame or surprising agility to earn the win in any situation.
Well, that ability, Corey, has earned Yokozuna victories over all-time greats like Bret the Hitman Hart, the immortal Hulk Hogan, and The Undertaker.
I'd wager this thing gets ugly fast.
Imagine all the weight of Yokozuna crashing down on you.
It's a reality for anyone in the ring with Yokozuna.
Zelina Vega.
The consummate underdog of the women's division, Zelina Vega.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. Introducing first, representing the LWO from Queens, New York, Zelina Vega!
Zelina has seen a tremendous amount of success lately. She won the Queen's Crown and reformed the LWO.
Zelina's not showing any signs of slowing down.
Zelina was no stranger to success before, but now she seems destined for the top.
Straight out of Sin City, she is one to watch in WWE.
Yeah, a powerhouse threat in the women's division.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Las Vegas, Nevada, Zoe Stark!
You know, Zoe Stark just oozes with confidence. She knows exactly how good she is.
And that's because Zoe refuses to conform to anybody else's ideas of what she is supposed to be. She calls herself undeniable. Well, it's time to prove it.
I have every bit of confidence.